Everyone, Jeff Mackerling here, and today I want to talk about tapping into your own creativity. Real fast, if you like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. More people watch the channel than subscribe. If you did that, it helps me out quite a bit here on this really tricky YouTube algorithm. Now, recently I did a video on 10 things that you can work on to improve your playing, and you can check that out up there or down here. And at the end, I talked about working on your creativity. I want to dig a little more into that and give you some examples and ideas that have really worked for me. One of the things I like to do is to explore when I work on a new scale. So for our first example, let's take a look at an A minor scale. A minor spelled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Use the link above or below. You can get the background track for this and the fingerings. Now the track is just an A5 chord, so it's A and E. It's just droning along. There's no third to the chord, so the track underlying is neither major nor minor. So I'm going to get to that in a little bit later so we can have some fun with the same track and work on many different things. So here I'm just going to play the track and I'm going to experiment with an A minor scale. The track also has no drum beat to it, there's no groove, it's just this drone, and I can set up any time and feel that I want. So let's check it out. First thing I did is I just ran down the scale. A really cool thing to do is to play each note of the scale and listen to how it sounds. You could start to hear what the interval is in the scale. So if I'm starting on the C, which is the flat third of the scale, that makes it really minor, that's the flat third. So this B would be the second or the ninth. A is the root, G is the flat 7, F is the flat 6th, E is the 5, D is the 4, C is that flat third again, B, which is the 2 or the 9, back to the A. So let's just play those notes and hear how they sound and really take them in. Now I suggest you do that through the rest of the scale, but listen to each note. That flat third, that 9, really, really pretty sounds, and you can start to think about them as usable sounds, and the more you hear something like the 9, the more it becomes part of your vocabulary. And this way, you're not judging what you're playing. You're not trying to copy somebody's guitar solo. You're not, you're just experimenting and having fun. Now also think about something like this. I have a nice amount of reverb and delay on the guitar tone. So I'm setting up that mood, and adding the reverb and delay really helps with that. And it makes it more fun, much more fun to listen to. Now one thing you could concentrate on, I'm treating this as A minor. What about using an A minor triad? So it's a great way to practice something like an A minor triad. Through its inversion. So let's hear how that's gonna sound. if you're not familiar with your minor triads, I have my Soloing with Minor Triads course available for a special sale price using the link above or below. Go check it out. Helps out the channel and helps me out, and you learn your minor triads. Let's say we're going to make this a mixolydian, which is going to be A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. I'm not going to go too into that. You got the fingering for it. Now, by using the same drone of just the root and the 5, there's no third to the chord. So using the same drone, I can practice a totally different sound. So let's hear how the A mixolydian scale is going to sound. Now that can be a little overwhelming, playing a full A mixolydian scale. So what I would recommend is just take 2 strings, right? So let's take the top 2 strings. So I have E, F sharp, G, A, B, and C sharp. Now I'm gonna mess around with those, and I'm gonna think about like every combo of those 6 notes. How about my lowest note and my highest note? This one went down, and this one's gonna go up. How about the opposite? How about in unison? And how about just noodling? I'm just looking at those 6 notes, thinking of every combo I can of those 6 notes, trying to create little melodies. It's a John Mayer tune, right, that I paraphrased, I think it is. As I'm doing this, the most important thing is I'm always trying to be musical. I'm just trying to create little melodies. There is no end goal here in the sense of I'm creating this beautiful song or this beautiful solo. I am experimenting with creating melodies, finding my way around the guitar, working on vibrato, finding bends, working on dynamics, all these things. And don't try to do it with no judgment. You're experimenting and learning. And what I love about working on this stuff, it's for me, time just flies because I'm really taking care of a lot of things at once. I'm learning the instrument, I'm practicing working on sounds, being musical, vibrato, bends, all the things that I really think are super important. And I am not judging myself by trying to learn somebody else's guitar solo and how well I'm playing it, and I can't play this right, and blah, blah, blah. It's none of that. This is just about experimenting, creating, and having fun. Now, of course, using this track, you can do anything that's in the key of A, for instance. So let's say I'm going to play, without getting into it, A Phrygian dominant. So just to recap, I'm working on being creative. I'm taking something that does not have a rhythmic feel to it, so I can just experiment with the sound of the guitar, sounds of music, sound of a scale, sounds of my vibrato, dynamics, everything that we really want to work on to improve our musicality and to know the instrument better, and to take us away from the mental mindset of working on chops and technique and judging what it is we're doing. We're working on finding music within ourselves and working and allowing ourselves to be creative. So the fun technical angle of this is I can play any A scale that has a root and a 5, A and E. A minor, a Dorian, a Phrygian, a Mixolydian, a Phrygian dominant, A major, all of this. And I highly recommend you experiment with all of them. So once again, I'm Jeff McErlane. Thank you for checking us out. Hope you enjoy the channel. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out quite a bit. And I'm going to take you out by using a Ionian, so the A major scale.